Alright, just a moment, waiting for the game to start. Although it's a bit odd. I should be working right now. The only thing is that I have to lower the volume of the game because it's a bit too loud and I don't want to hear myself talking. So, that should do it. But yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, how's it going? I'm your host, Elias. And here we are, Ellie Helsinger. One last ride on this game in remembrance of the Outsiders and some of the staff from the Funcom Stockholm that unfortunately got affected by the layoff made by the patents, which is Funcom in general. So yeah, so apart from the Stockholm layoffs, when it comes to the Outsider studio, they got completely laid off. Like, they got the EA treatment. So 10 years of developing games, interacting with the community, whatsoever, gone in an instant because of the decisions made by the higher-ups. But to be fair, that's my side as a gamer, and as well as I've interacted with some of the developers of the Outsiders in the past when the Metal Hellsinger was released back in September 2020, but no, 2022. But I was, in a way, more active when the demo showed up, having the Stygia stage and such, and really had a blast with some of the developers, especially that the creative director also worked on Killzone 2, which is another beloved game from my childhood. So that, in my book, added more points of respect, admiration, and such. And every interaction that I had with them was wholesome. Like, in a way, hey Gap, how's it going? So, in a way, it was like, I won't say the first studio. I mean, to be fair, like, they were indie, but they were like partner with the publisher Funcom and such. So, but generally speaking, as starting out, getting influence and such, my experience with the Outsiders was magical. Like, I don't have other words to put it, just magical. The interaction, and as well that some of my clips that were out of fun, and even finding out what limitations the game had at that time during the demo. Like, damage hits, alongside other streamers, content creators that were doing like our stuff, like enjoying the game and such. But in my case, well, it'll be my special side to find out, okay, so how many executions can I do at one? Like how many enemies can I group together and then execute them before the timer for slaughtering, well, to execute them will pass and such. There's also, damage for runs, like seeing how fast I can do, not speed runs, like for the speed run side, I wasn't part of it. I did try, but I was more of a no damage type. And with Stygia, well, one with sword, one with shotgun, with the pistols, one with the hounds, and the shotgun, I think it's called Persephone. Yeah, Persephone. And not only that, but, well, I don't know if it is gonna be counting as same DA, but it's been quite some time since then. So, before the Archdevil difficulty will show up, there were certain people that were selected to playtest the new difficulty. So the new enemy that we have, which is the Archangel. I call it Archangel, the one that kind of looks like canonically Bible angel with lots of wings and such, with the lasers, yada yada yada. Yeah, that one during the beta, like before the public release of the new difficulty, was terrible difficult. Like, holy smoky shit, it was difficult as fuck. Like, we had quite a ride with it. Sadly, I don't have any clips regarding that because they were all published in a private channel in the official Discord server. But to be fair, like, I'm not showing any kind of footage, so I mean, to be fair, that thingy stuff is already done because we already have the no difficulty, but only a selective number of people knows how the new difficulty was. Also, it's my microphone. Yeah, my microphone is picking up, but I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to where I was like going on this. But there were like only a few selected. One speedrunner, another streamer, and if I'm not mistaken, like another person, but none of that big shots, because like not even in the Spanish community. And I know that what was his name? No, Carrera no. No, menos tres tampoco. Well, I don't remember his name, but it's kind of a big shot when it comes to the Spanish community regarding games. But I don't remember his name. Crap. Oh well. But that was what surprised me. Like, they selected. Oh no! I was a nobody. I mean, I'm still a nobody. Like, in the general perspective of gaming and such, mostly because I'm more grounded into this space. Even though what happened last year, yada 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 yada, but still. But now I'm like more active when it comes to the modding playtesting and such. Right now, like, well, CJ is working on the new Chronos, the new Dawn mod, which he already gave some sneak peeks in the This Space subreddit. But yeah, like, my focus is more into modding stuff. So when there's like a new mod, even if it's like Chronos New Dawn or This Space or such, like anything that's This Space related, I'll be covering, like, either streaming it or making like video. But I do wanna, so before I start, so I do wanna make like a little not gonna make make an announcement. So for all what's left of this year, I do intend to stream less, but for example, at the end of October, when at the last week of October, I'm gonna be doing a Dead Space stream, replaying all the games, starting from Dead Space Extraction, Dead Space 1, Dead Space Mobile. No, Dead Space Mobile? No, yeah. So current log, so in order when it comes to the lore. So yeah, Dead Space Extraction, Dead Space 1, Dead Space Mobile, Dead Space Salvage, whatever you want to call it, Dead Space Ignition, Dead Space 2, Dead Space 2 Severed, Dead Space 3, and Dead Space 3 Awakened. So that's going to be the order. It's not going to be in the same day. It's going to be throughout the week. From let me bring out the calendar to point out the days. Where's it? So yeah, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Those are going to be the days that I'll be streaming. And as well because I'm gonna have vacation, so I specifically took this week mostly to relax, and also because the following week is going to be the last till I have another week of vacation, in which after that I'll be probably, well, if there's like no mods coming out of Dead Space, I'm not gonna be streaming until New Year. And that is a promise that I'll be making. So you heard me right. So after the last week of October, after that, I won't be streaming till next year, because I do want to focus more on making content in the form of videos instead of just streaming. And so most weeks I'm already getting tired of streaming consistently, and I do want to do something more special. Like I do want to get back into making tribute videos, or maybe something else, something special as well. But yeah, mostly Dead Space. Like if I'm going to do something new, it's gotta be Dead Space. At least I have the motivation to go forward with the idea and shape it into reality. So that's one thing. The second thing, yeah, just like I mentioned, I do want to get back into tributes, into tribute content making. But I'm gonna be making like, well, not like a schedule, but I do have like several songs in mind to make like certain videos, well, certain tributes, like giving context, or I don't know, just like I did with Dead Space Save Me, Dead Space No Easy Way Out, yada yada. Yeah, I understand you, Caps. I mean, I've seen that you've been streaming for your 10-year anniversary, and there were like many parts. But the thing is that with the streaming part, I don't want to do it anymore because I want to spend more time into gaming, mostly because right now I have the 360, well, the Xbox 360 that my friend lent me. I've gotten like a lot of Xbox 360 games, like yesterday, yeah. So after I finished the Metal Hellsinger stream, and to be fair, I did mention something that I shouldn't have mentioned, just in case, but luckily no one realized, well, apart from you because you were present, Cap. But yeah, we're just gonna keep it like that. Especially mostly at the end part, which I think you know what I mean. But yeah, so after I ended that stream and then deleted it because I didn't like how I started with the commentary and with the whole situation about the Outsiders, yeah, I just went, put up my Xbox Series X, inserted the Vanquish CD. Oh my god, like that game is so good. Like I really wanted to play that game for quite a long time, but never got the chance or the motivation to do so. So now that I got the game, I'm gonna go for 1,000 points. Well, that means achieving getting all the achievements. As well, during the week I had to go to pick up the Need for Speed Carbon CD copy, because the one that I got last week, I kind of ruined it because I was like a dumbass. Like literally, what in the hell entered into my head to just move the goddamn Xbox while he was running, like with the CD running aside, and moving like a fucking idiot. And in doing so, ruining the CD. Like it got scratched to a point that it corrupted some parts of the map. So yeah. But now that I gotten used to how to install the games using flash drives, thanks to LG. So yeah, so when I'm gonna get the Carbon copy, I'm gonna install the game, but I'm gonna be using, well, first I have to try it out, I have to test it out. To use the damaged Carbon CD, mostly for the licensing part, while the files are in the flash drive and such. And yeah, in other games, because I do want to replay some old games, and I don't want to stream them. I want to enjoy them privately and such, because I got back my passion on gaming. Look, if there's going to be some sort of a mod playtesting for this place, then sure, I could kinda stream it again, but I'm not gonna stream it. I'm gonna be recording, doing commentary, and then upload it on YouTube, because that won't be streaming. That will be making videos and upload them into parts. Maybe what? Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, or maybe just into 3 or 4 chapters into one bit. That could be a possibility. But as well, I do want to watch the whole series of Chuck Beaver's commentary on Dead Space 2, finding out what kind of stuff they did throughout the development of Dead Space 2 and such, yada yada yada. So yeah, I do want to get back into geeking out details and discuss it on the modding server. Well, and as well on Breeze server. If in one way this will get relevant again, but with the transition of DA being bought by Saudi Arabia, like, I don't think there's going to be. I have like the smallest hope. I don't have that much hope that a new Dead Space game will come out, or from other developers, well, other studio developers, because there are many studios that EA has that are not related to sports side. They are kind of like looked upon, you know, like, if you're gonna mess, I think my perspective would be that if on the next project they don't do a good job, they're gonna be laid off, or even worse, close. So, because for them, I mean, to be fair, they do have money, like I don't know how to be fair, like that's mostly on the grid, and also because he has to get those $20 billion and such, at least from what I've seen on the news, yada yada yada. So there's, I mean, he got bought for like $55 billion, like holy shit, and becoming private. So I don't know the future of many franchises that EA has control over. Like there's Need for Speed, FIFA, Madden, NBA, Golf, like those won't have any issues because those are sports games. They're gonna earn money regardless. But for other studios that are like doing either indie games or other projects that are not that popular nowadays in the gaming industry, yeah, those ones could be chopped off. And yeah, I don't think they're going to be very forgiving unless some of them are having like some sort of a favoritism about certain IPs. Sure, no problem, Caps. I mean, you can just text me right now on the Discord and tell me what it's about. But yeah, so going back into Metal Hellsinger, Metal Hellsinger. So we're gonna be doing some hells on the Archdevil difficulty. Wait, do I have this? Oh, okay, so I do have to unlock it. So yesterday we done Woke, but I'm gonna cover it again. So there's no problem regarding that. So I'm gonna go with Persephone, pistols. I'm gonna go with pistols. I did like this, so I'm probably gonna go with what's the name of this? The right hands. I'm just. Alright, I'm gonna go with this one. So, no ghost rounds, unyielding, and ultimate. Alright, what outfits do I have? So I have the angel. Not this one. Die. Picking up a few reversal grants a one-off shield from the next attack you receive. Oh, well, this is the default skin. Picking up a few reversals will slowly replenish your health a bit. Quick load increases weapons max ammo up to a new max. The effect lasts until you switch. Die. We're gonna go with Chromatica. Holy shit. That really looks good. Alright, let's do this again.
The first hell was Vogue, full of cold and ice and despair.
Holy shit, this skin looks good.
She had her own plan.
But yeah, a real shame.
Styx crystal, good for health. Cambion starts the murder parade. Wait. Ah. Crystal nearby. behemoth came crashing down. Nightmare City.
Wing, 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 wing.
Well, conquering Vogue gave me knowledge of myself. My ultimate, I guess you could say.
Oh,
weren't
no.
Tom No's best job, but she'd get it next time.
Damn it. Okay, I'm gonna go with the shotgun. I prefer more over the but I can. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna go more reliable purse phone. Enter loadouts. No. So, primary. I prefer more the shotgun. Does more damage, and for me, at least, it's. Alright, we have to skip this.
fine mess up, lickety split. Conquering Vogue gave me knowledge of myself. My ultimate, I guess you could say. me a pessimist because I had a bad feeling about what was coming.
Okay, my answer hurt a bit. Sorry for the lack of commentary, but on Archdevil, you need full attention to the enemies. Although, my biggest problem will be those Archangels. And this one? Yeah. But I do have to learn the pattern for the second boss. Alright, that wasn't bad. That was pretty good. Pretty good. I'm making cojones. Hold on a second. Hijo de puta. Oh, that was good. Hijo de la gran puta. Oh. Alright, let's go with Stygia. Holy fucking shit. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the pistol scan. I mean, to be fair, like, Persephone and Hounds for me was like my favorite loadout to go for the majority of the hells. Oh, shit.
I remember this place like it was yesterday. Wish I didn't. makes a kind of electricity.
Oh man, my eyes really hurt a lot. Yeah, probably just gonna finish Stygia and then go with the horror mode or revival. That was seriously. Yep. Because I'm paying too much attention to what's on screen. To be fair, like it's been quite some time since I've played first-person game sure like this. I mean, I do play Counter-Strike 2 during my break time with my boss, but I don't pay as much attention as I do right now. Oh, come on.
Judge's second aspect just waiting for us. The judge was an awful sore loser.
Alright, the boss fight. Let's see if I don't mess this one up. But to be fair, I do want to do the third one. bad, not bad. That was good. That was pretty good. Although, don't worry about it, scamps. Like, I don't plan to stream that for that long anymore, you know. But I'm gonna be doing like one more hell when it comes to the campaign, and then I'm gonna do some Leviathan mode. But don't worry about it. But yeah, personally, obviously anyone gonna be streaming Dead Space at the end of October. Yeah, I'm just gonna do Yelm because this is one of my favorite songs. And then Leviathan. And also, if I'm not mistaken, I think you're the one that sent me. Yeah, you're the one that sent me. Oh, with SPCU. Interesting. Okay, why are you here? Like, what is going on with SPCU? That doesn't work?
Demons were waiting on us in Yelm, our next port of call.
Just let me know in the chat. Like, it's
Dead quiet.
just stay like in black screen or something that.
Well, the smart money is probably not on us. But who don't love an underdog? First of Yelm's Death Guard. Cole.
And you don't have like a new PC, right? I guess it's either when I bought a game off EA app, I installed it on top of the Steam version so I could play it on multiplayer. But yeah, I did install all the files. Does your new PC have like more than 10 cores? If it's an Intel? Might need to mark a patch. Yeah, but what CPU does it have? That's the question. Someone made like not some, I mean, you could say some sort of a mod that fixes most of the issues that Dead Space 2 have. But you can check it out on Necropulsing server because I do have that. That they have, I think it's announcement it was called, the channel. So they have it pinned there because I mean honestly, it's a huge thing. So it should be pinned. I mean, that badge is a must-have nowadays.
Wobbles out, puking acid, or worse.
Oh, hold on a second. I could just put it here. Like, I know I do have the link. Just a moment. Do I have it here on resources? No, this piece resources. Where is this piece to? Here. There it is. That's the link.
Your
only statues left standing in the cathedral. Truth is, I still can't set foot in a church. Not because I'm not allowed, just because, well, I'm a skull. It's not quite a cathedral. More like a church fort.
Nothing like an endless stair to really hammer home that hell has no elevators. second death garden, and hopefully other folk were gonna be doing the dying.
Go on.
be lying if I said I didn't want answers too, after that flash I saw. Was just hoping I'd get them before the unknown shanked all the hell in the process.
Alright, the first boss fight. Oh my god. After this, I'm probably gonna be... I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the whole one. Like, my eyes are hurting a lot. I need to rest them afterwards.
Worse awaits you unknown. Do what you will. I am only a child. You will see.
Alright, so I can remember this boss fight. Not bad. I thought that this one was going to be a little more complicated, but no. But man, the speed the speed really affects it. But an Archdevil, yeah, it's understandable why. Yeah, there's no one that I know in the top 10. No one. Not one at all. Okay. Man, not gonna lie, this was a good session. I really enjoy returning to this game, but it's like one of these games that you want to have like a good time over, well, I don't know, after quite some time, you know, just like disconnected from the typical game that you've been playing with, but also like you need coordination and also aim skill and such is very required. And I'm playing on PC, but just imagine the players on console, like those players that are like on top 10. Those are like the most expert players. It's a shame, like the outsiders really did a fantastic game. Even though it's not that popular, but with what they've achieved, making a goddamn good rhythm game, amazing soundtrack, like this is something that I don't think is, I mean, I suppose it's been like mentioned and such, but the soundtrack that they made is the MCA free. Like you can use it for whatever project you want to do. Like you want to have it use it for your streams, no problem. You won't get copyright claim or such. I know. All the songs that they produce, alongside some of the best and well-known metal singers. Like hell, they even managed to get Dirge, that was part of the System of a Down, as the final boss fight song, which is rightfully so because that track, like that song, it's amazing. It's peak perfection. The rhythm, the lyrics, just amazing. They get such an amazing game, but it seems that I didn't perform that well to be fair, like I don't know the details behind the scenes. Like there's so much that we don't know behind the scenes of what might have happened for the outsiders to be targets for the layoffs. Maybe they were like working on a project that didn't met the expectations from the Funcom. Like I don't know, I'm just like making like a possible case for them. Take it with a grain of salt, like don't take it for granted. Or I don't know, just because, yeah, sure, you know what, this studio, yeah, what they've made throughout these 10 years, few games, worked on other projects alongside other studios that we have on contract, yeah, you know what, screw them, no problem, you know. To be fair, I hope that at least they were like notified with time so that most of the developers could find like another alternative, you know, like some other studio or such, or find like a different job. But if it were like immediate, like without any previous warning, yeah, that's pretty fucked up, honestly. That would be pretty fucked up. But all my prayers to all the developers that got laid off. And I hope that you guys will find like a new place, a new place they could call home, or hey, maybe even making like, I don't know, one of the studios independently, as independent, and making like small games and then reaching to the levels of Metal Hellsinger. That could also be a possibility, like look at, for example, with Hollow Knight, Silk Song, 3 people. Lots of years in development, and it was delayed mostly because they were like having a lot of fun with the game while developing. So playing and developing at the same time. Instant hit. Broke Steam, broke Epic Games, broke the Xbox Store, Nintendo Store, everything. Instant hit. Amazing indie. Also one of the fewest games that the pirate websites said, you know what? We don't have to pirate this game. But even so, like they released the game without DMR. Like, hey, you wanna play the game? Sure. You wanna pirate it? No problem. There's the code. Unhinged, unmodified. Pure code. Here, you have it. You don't have the money, don't worry. Pirate it. Like one of the few games that even the pirates themselves have show a code of honor. And this could be something that could happen to developers of the Outsiders if they decide to get together and pound and make a new studio, an indie studio. Not depending on publishers and such, but the thing is nowadays the gaming industry is a bit uncertain. I mean, sure, for indie studios, no problem. But for those in the AAA industry, that's another story. Because, well, with the huge budget that they have and the lots of expectation from the shareholders and the publishers, and the publishers as such, yeah, there's a lot of demand and a lot of pressure upon the developers, and not only developers, but also the upper management. But they're like, I don't know. As much as I want to be like black and white, like it cannot be. There's also that gray in the middle, making the things more complicated to understand and such. Like for us, the consumers, oh yeah, I don't know. It's easy to bitch around and such, but behind the scenes, we don't know how a studio works. The sacrifices they have to do, the work they have to put upon over hours and such. But oh well. But yeah, I'm not like very good with the words when it comes to this kind of stuff, but like I said earlier, my prayers go to developers, and I hope that you find a new place and express and expand, and showcase your creativity with other developers from that weren't from your original team or whatever. But the most important thing is that they get a job as soon as they can, as soon as possible. And if it's in the gaming industry, hey, even better. But if not, I mean, there are alternatives, but with the situation that happens nowadays, I don't know. Like every country has their ups and downs, and their difficulties when it comes to finding new jobs. But at least with the job experience that they have, recommendations and such, that could make them things more easier for them. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that will be all for today's stream. Yeah, 3 stages. Like, mostly because I cannot continue because my eyes are hurting me, so I need to take a break. And yeah, so the next stream will be at the end of October, just like I said at the beginning of the stream. So I'll be doing a Dead Space series stream, start with Extraction, then Dead Space 1, Dead Space Salvage, yada yada yada. So most of the games will be covered on Xbox, obviously because I do prefer more with a controller over mouse and keyboard. And yeah, and some of them, well, I'll be sick. Well, through the emulator, like with Extraction, I just have to play it on through the emulator, and the rest through console. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. But yeah, With all that said, I'll be seeing you on the next one. So until then, stay safe, take care, have a good one. And once again, the Outsiders, thank you. From my part, and I hope that at least the gaming community would appreciate these years that you dedicated to the integrating games, honing your skills. And I could say that maybe your Magnum Opium might be mental health singer, but not because of the game, but also because of what you guys had managed to accomplish and such. Like, regardless of what will happen tomorrow, you guys should be, I hope that you guys are proud of what you've done with this game. You guys have achieved something that wasn't seen before. Getting, like I said, high, like top tier metal singers, which I don't know how much work that would have that was put upon if they were like, yeah, sure, you know, let's get on this game. But I know that Matt from Ethereum really had a blast working with you guys, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. So once again, thank you for all you've done. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Fast finding a new job, and enjoy these days with your families, your friends, getting through these hard moments. And yeah, all my prayers, all my love, hugs, and kisses, whatever. I'm not that good with. I mean, it's whatever. The important thing is the intention. So, en fin. Probably just gonna go into Spanish right now. So, todo lo mejor para vosotros y todo mi apoyo, todo mi amor, y os deseo todo lo mejor en el futuro. Y espero de que encontréis un trabajo muy rápido, porque vosotros la verdad es que lo habéis mostrado de que os lo merecéis. Y la verdad que sería una gran pena que la industria de gaming pierda ese talento por la culpa de la decisión de unos, bueno, de los higher ups. Pero bueno, yeah, that's enough. I'm not gonna more into it. So yeah, take care, have a good one. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.